take two, because I forgot to press record on my phone. What a lovely day. My beard and my mustache is blonde. Why? Because I wanted to do it. Basically, I had another clip that I was supposed to have here, but the audio, for whatever reason, is no longer playing. As you can see, we outside right now. We in the hood. We actually on the corner of Juice Scene, one of my favorite movies of all time, where Raheem was talking to his baby mother, and he was like, well, fuck you then. I don't need your tight ass anyways, bitch. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Anyways, though, like, I was just thinking about how much as humans we allow negative thoughts to progress. Let me give you an example. Story time. Basically, I was upstate, you feel me? I went to go see some friends, went to go see Party Next Door. We were supposed to leave Sunday. The Ubers up there was fucking up because it is upstate New York and it is barely any fucking services up there, let alone Uber services, especially on a weekend. So we weren't able to leave until Monday, and so I had to tell my boss, like, yo, I won't be able to make it to work on Monday, you feel me? Like, I'm stuck in upstate right now, I can't travel or whatever. This ain't gonna be like, Mal, this is bad, you're supposed to be working the closing shift with blah blah blah. Are you dead ass? Because first of all, there was a week where I was working closing shifts. The majority of those fucking shifts, 60% of my week, I was doing the closing shift by myself. And secondly, nigga, what the fuck am I gonna do? I cannot go to work. Like, I am stuck upstate. I cannot go on my computer because I'm gonna be on the train where there's gonna be bad Wi-Fi and bad internet connection and in and out internet connection, nigga. I cannot go to work. Suck my dick. But then I was just started to think about, well, damn, like, do I carry this energy around me, like, where I'm not fucking felt or appreciated? You feel me? Because again, I fucking work hard. I worked at them closing shifts by myself. Nigga, Sunday, I worked on a Sunday. You know, I was the first and only person to work on a Sunday because the offices be fucking closed on a Sunday. Nigga, I was the only one who took a fucking... Do I carry myself in a certain way where, like, I'm not heard or I'm not fucking seen? Am I fucking carrying myself in a way where I just don't take care of myself and that's why I'm seen that way? Is it because, like, my whole life is a mess right now. I don't really have anywhere to put my clothes for real. I fucking sleep on the floor still. I have a fucking cute ass cat that be peeing on every fucking thing, and every time you go in the fucking closet, it smells like fucking cat piss. It smells like fucking the cigarettes that them fucking throat cancer niggas with the holes in their throats be fucking having, bro. Like, it's in my closet. The fucking hole is in my closet. Why is the hole in the closet on my books? Why? But is it because of these things? Like, because of the way that I carry myself, and because my shit is all over the places? That's why. And it's so much shit that I've put myself through, especially when it comes to this. I've tortured myself when it comes to making content, you know. I've always, like for the past year, I've been battling myself, like, trying to figure out, like, shit that I want to do, and I want to have this specific thing that I want to do, and I have this specific vision that I want to do, and I'm not going to do anything until this specific vision goes through. Basically, I was torturing myself because I know damn well that making videos is something that I've always wanted to do. It's something that always had piqued my interest since I was a kid. Even when I started doing it again as a teenager, and I started doing the skits, it was coming from a place where I was trying to express my thoughts, to have people smile, you feel me? To have people be able to relate to somebody, to have people relate to things that they thought other people didn't relate to. And, you know, even though, like, I'm not really trying to do the New York skits OD, I still want to make videos, you know, and I still want to be able to creatively express myself through this. First of all, like I was saying earlier, I do hard work. When I put my mind to things, I fucking do it. When I have to compromise for shit, I compromise. Just how I went to fucking work after coming home 1 o'clock in the morning, I still woke my ass up and went to work at 11 when I could have stayed home and rested. Nigga, I'm fucking recording audio on a mic that's connected to my laptop because I don't have no portable mic for y'all to hear me. And I'm doing this shit in the middle of the fucking hood. But guess what? I'm doing what I love to do. And as long as I'm doing what I love to do, I'm good. And y'all should look at that shit the same way. Even, and I know like it's cliche to say, but like, well, first of all, let me say this. There's nothing wrong with overthinking. I feel like overthinking has such a negative connotation to it because overthinking is tied to thinking about all the negative solutions. When really overthinking should just be correlated to just thinking in general. Maybe negative thoughts here and there, but it should also be positive. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of pros and cons, bro. Even if the pros are less than the cons, nigga, look at the pros and put that shit into your favor. Move accordingly from the situation. Leave the situation if there's more cons than pros. That's a pro in itself because you fucking had the strength to leave a situation that wasn't serving you.
I have a specific vision, and when that shit comes into fruition, it will, and y'all will see it. But I'm not trying to wait anymore. I'm not trying to like torture myself and be on this timing where like I feel like I have to wait for this perfect moment to do something. And you know, that has a lot to do with me putting all this pressure on myself because I feel like if I make a certain type of videos and I get a certain type of response, well, that has a lot to do with a lot of my past trauma. I've dealt with situations where I felt like I couldn't express myself because of the fact that it's gonna warrant some type of response. So then I just wouldn't say anything at all. And it's kind of how it translated into like making content. Like, you know, when I was sitting on my bed, on the bed of the B&B, and I was laying there and I was just thinking about how far I've evolved mentally. Even like me doing this shit, it's just like, who the fuck would have thought a couple of years ago I would have been doing some shit like this? You know what I'm saying? But it's me. Like, I literally felt like I've been digging in the deepest parts of myself and trying to bring it out, like, for the past year. Like, especially trying to dig deep into my inner child and trying to, like, bring that outward more often. This is me, bro. When I express myself, this is me. I'm fucking exotic. I'm impactful when I speak. I speak about shit that's right in your face that you don't want to acknowledge, but it's right there, and I'm gonna let you know that it's right in your face. And this is what it is, bro. This is the pearl. I really just feel like I've been becoming more of myself, more and more and more as the days go by. Came on the train with it, nigga. Trying to look for somebody on the train. He about to board on the train right now. About to look dead at him. About to just be like mad scary. You only expect me to do something and I'm gonna just not do anything and just look at that nigga like. Fucking secret agent for real, talking real shit in a tuxedo on the fucking Long Island Railroad, nigga, on the fucking train, nigga. Who the fuck you know, bro? Who you know? Who you know? You can dress fly shit, drip the fuck down, fucking get jiggy with it, and still be humble enough to take the fucking train because I'm still a fucking human being. I have no problem taking the fucking train. I ain't pussy, nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm protected. I'm not saying I'm invincible, but I'm protected. If you watching this, my nigga, and you really like just watching this right now and you feeling like shit is stopping you, and this is for me too, bro. You feeling like shit is stopping you all the time, like this shit is happening and this shit is happening, which is not allowing me to do this and not allowing me to do that, bro. I'm going through so much tough times and I'm doing this and the third. Like, all of that shit is validated, but bro, like, you gonna get through that shit if you really just sit there and be patient with how you're feeling, and you're being patient with how you think, and you're being patient about your emotions, what emotions that you're feeling. I'm about to pop some shit up on the screen, bro. Look at this fucking sheet and really think about, yo, bro, think about the day that you're in right now and the shit that has been transpired throughout the day and the shit that you've been feeling about the day. Look at the words, and then look at how you watch the words, and then you get to the second row and the third row and the fourth row. You start to really describe shit that you were feeling about shit when you were in triggering situations. I was feeling abandoned in the situation because of this, that, and the third happening. Oh, I was feeling betrayed because of this, that, and the third happening. Oh, wait, I feel fucking stupid because of this, that, and the third happening. And then you're like, oh, wait, but then if that plus this, and then this is plus that. And it's like, oh shit, like, this is actual emotions that I'm fucking feeling.
this is not like some shit where I'm joking about it or I'm fucking, it's a fucking game, or it's like I'm disregarding it. Like, whoa, like this is really emotions that I'm fucking feeling. And then once you get to that point, it's just like, wait, like, now I just know how to move accordingly from this shit now. Because I know I knew I felt about this. I knew I felt this way about this because this shit happened. And I know I felt this way about that because that shit happened. So now I know how to move in the next situation. And then sometimes we'll be so stuck in our heads. And that's how like situations repeat. And this is for me too. Because like I'll be in repeated situations because I'm not fucking applying what I learned. Because I'm disregarding my emotions. Because I'm trying to be too nice or I'm trying to be too much of an empath. Like, nigga, you can be empathetic, but not to a point where it's fucking up your sanity and your well-being, nigga. Like, and this is for me too, bro. I'm talking to myself as well, like, bro. At the end of the day, bro, yes, we're all unique. Yes, we are all our own person. We have our own way of thinking. We have our own styles. We have our own ways that we walk, the ways that we talk, the vocabulary that we use. We all have our own different shit that we got going for ourselves. But at the same time, we are all going through the same type of experiences, especially you dig? We go through a lot of the same shit more than we realize, bro. And it's like, that's why it's also important to communicate, even if it's communicating with yourself, talking to yourself. My therapist had gave me this exercise where basically I have to write at least 2 things that I'm proud of myself for every day. And like, I thought I couldn't do it and shit. But even sometimes, like, it hits more like when you don't do it every day and you do it like maybe like once every 5 days and you think about the prior days that you were doing shit and you start writing shit down, you like, wait, I've done mad shit that I'm basically proud of myself for. Even the most minuscule shit. Like, for example, today, I had mad conversations with mad random people today. And I'm recording a fucking video right now, doing what I love to do in the middle of the hood. 2 things that I love, the video making and the hood making, nigga. Mad riches is valid in every hood. You already know that. Again, bro, I'm doing what I love to do.
Trying to be more patient with myself. Trying to understand my emotions more. Trying to understand where my emotions come from. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's important to understand that your emotions are your emotions, and there's no reason for you to neglect any emotion that you're feeling, whether it's good or bad. And good or bad in itself is just like a whole like labeling thing that's all through perception. What we perceive as good as bad is through what we experienced in the past, and then we pinpoint certain things as good as bad because of those experiences. But in reality, nothing is really good or nothing is really bad. Something may be immoral, or something may be like fucking immoral. But even in those situations, you know, people like who don't have a concept of morality need special help. Yeah, you may know that you're feeling a certain way, but you're not really acknowledging where that shit is coming from. You're just acknowledging the fact that you're feeling that way, and you're just feeling that way. And you're either gonna let you crash, and you're not gonna do anything, or you're gonna do things to distract yourself from it, which can be good, you know, because that can lead to success or in certain things. But at the same time, it's like you're not really evolving your mindset because you're not acknowledging the things that are affecting you. Because even when you reach these pinnacles of success, you're still gonna be fucked up. Even with me and not like having success at the moment and being fucking losing followers and subscribers or whatever because I haven't been consistent or I'm not posting the same content that I was from before, I still feel content within myself. I just feel comfortable within myself. That's why I could do shit like this and not give a fuck about who says anything about anything. The moment you start to acknowledge your emotions, the moment you start to acknowledge where the emotions are coming from, you start to have a better understanding of who you are as a person, which then will allow you to evolve as a person, because now you know how to do this and that and the third, and how to move accordingly from this situation and that situation and that third situation. And you still gonna, like, no matter what, bro, these thoughts and these negative thoughts, you being in a low state, that shit is always gonna happen, bro. As long as you are on this earth, it is forever going to happen. There's not gonna ever be a time where you're gonna feel good all the fucking time, 24/7. And if you do, that means you're about to die. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it. No, that means you're about to transition. That's what I should say, not die. But let's just call it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not to say it like that. You feel me? Because again, there's times where you feel me, shit is gonna be good, but like we can't expect for shit to just always be good. You know what I'm saying? We're always gonna be in moments where we have to challenge ourselves, challenge our emotions, challenge our thoughts, think about shit that affected us and why it affected us. I swear to God, when you start to really sit down and try to understand where your emotions is coming from, it opens a lot of doors for you. It really does. It closes a lot of doors too. It closes a lot of doors too.
When you really think about it, bro, you've always been trying to do what you want to do. You've just been getting stopped by this person and that thing and this thing, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, if you're doing what you love to do, it's all good. Yeah, I'm in the middle of the hood right now. Yeah, I could get robbed right now. This nigga's posted up right down the block. I don't care because I'm doing what I love to do. I would rather get robbed doing what I love to do than getting robbed trying to get some pussy from a bitch that don't give 2, 3, or 7 fucks about me. And yes, I know a person that happened to. Honestly, this shit is just a lead up to what I'm trying to do. This shit might even blow up itself before my vision come into fruition, and I still do my vision, and then that shit will blow up even more. Positive thinking.
Handsome as fuck. It's crazy. Bitches be losing themselves. Fumbling. And they be trying to find themselves again, and it's like, bro, why?